Hello everybody, it's Danny again from GameFront.com. Today we're playing Star Trek Voyager Elite Force. It's an old school retro boomer shooter. It's one of those Quake 3 arena based engines. Probably one of the most underrated shooters from the 1990s if you ask me. It's incredibly... Well, I mean, if you were a Star Trek fan and you were into video games in the 90s, then you knew about this. But outside of that, it's not got the recognition it deserves, and it's a very good 90s first-person shooter based on Star Trek Voyager, which was the Star Trek flavor of the time. And yeah, this game was probably is one of the most popular games to be modded on GameFront.com. There's tons of mods on GameFront, and the exciting part is I made some of them, and the even more exciting part is we'll be playing this with the mods I made, and I'll even show you some of the maps that I made later on. So, exciting treat time for everybody, no doubt, so stay tuned for that. Right, so we're going to kick off with a new game. I'm going to just leave it on normal difficulty, I think, just so we can move through as quickly as we can.
On Stardate 48315.6, the USS Voyager was transported beyond our control, 70,000 light-years across the galaxy to the Delta Quadrant. There, without aid from Starfleet, we began our 70-year journey home. In our numerous encounters, we came into contact with many dangerous and violent species. Having a limited crew with no chance of reinforcements, we determined that we needed a specialized team to handle the more dangerous situations. Tuvok, Voyager's chief of security, assembled an elite force of security personnel named the Hazard Team. Ensign Monroe is second in command of this uniquely trained team. Equipped with 7 of 9's experimental anti-Borg weapon, the Infinity Modulator, the Hazard Team has beamed to a Borg cube on a dangerous mission. However, the team was quickly overwhelmed, and the iMod is now in the hands of the Borg. Separated from the rest, Monroe is attempting to rescue the team.
Sounds duplicitous to me. So, yeah, here we are then. So, for anyone who hasn't seen Star Trek Voyager, basically it's about Star Trek. It's like, the crew that got lost, basically.
Monroe to Tuvok. I've been cut off from the rest of the Hazard Team. I don't know where they are.
And this is the guy who is part of the crew who got lost. So he's the guy who got lost on the crew who got lost.
They appear to be trapped in
but effectively, they're on the other side of the galaxy. They don't know how to get home. That's kind of the plot of Voyager. I can't explain it to you. If you don't know what Voyager is, then why are you watching this video? I don't know. Yeah, so here we are then. Star Trek Voyager Elite Force. It is a first-person shooter game. Oh, probably... didn't need to actually attack the Borg there, because they'll generally leave you alone if you don't provoke them. But I just wanted to demonstrate the fact that this game was indeed a shooter. Now, yeah, so here we are on the Borg cube. The Borg, for people who are not familiar with Star Trek, again, why are you watching? But if you're not familiar with Star Trek, the Borg are basically the people who... they're like the Daleks of Star Trek. They're like, the typical robot race that are trying to kill everybody. Because every good show needs a bad guy, right? And destroying those items there shuts them down in the local area. Found a secret area already. What's this? I don't know. Ah, it's one of those weapon... So this is a weapon refill point. Bit like Half-Life. That's the alternative fire. I didn't mean to press that. Going well already. So yeah, I mean, the Borg generally in the TV show as well, they generally leave you alone unless you provoke them. But naturally they get a bit upset when you start shooting stuff on their ship and trying to blow stuff up. I remember back in the day, this was really impressive. Like, I remember thinking, oh damn, this is like being in an episode of Star Trek. It's fantastic. Nowadays, I'm looking at it and thinking, this looks a bit ropey. But, I mean, actually no. I mean, it looks pretty good for a game of its era, shall we say. It's funny how I've not played this for a number of years, but it's coming back to me like it was yesterday. I know exactly where to go.
Monroe! My savior! Get the eye mod. It's on that table.
Sure thing, dude. Oh. Should probably kill these dudes first. Alright. Calm down, Beesman. Deal with the Borg first. Press tab to... Okay, rescue your teammates. Yes, I'm in the process. Fill up my weaponry, ammo. Off we go. So yeah, this isn't too challenging so far. Hello. Headshots!
I'll get Odell back to the ship.
I know we're here now.
Whatever. I can take him. I can take him. Oh boy. The Infinity Modulator, or iMod, is the weapon that's most useful against the Borg. Because the Borg have personal shields around them, apparently, and
let's say I stay here.
yeah, convenient, Biesman. You just stay there and, you know, be a James Baby Bottom Heaney. Baby Bottom, right.
Hey, Monroe, if you're not back in 5 minutes, I'm not going in after you.
Wow, you're helpful. With friends like that, who needs enemies? Oh boy!
Hey, the force field step. What the? Hey, Monroe, get back up here. Some Borg just beamed in and they're...
Will you please, for the love of all that is holy, stop getting kidnapped? Thank you. Reference, by the way, I don't seem to have. Is that right? Why don't I have a rectacule? What do you call them? An aim box. Identify targets. Don't need that. Wall marks, light flares. Crosshair. Thank you. What do we want for a crosshair? We've got a lot of choices. A lot of them just look distracting, frankly. I think the traditional circle with a dot in it looks like a good shout. That's better. There we go. We're up and running now, boys and girls. I can see where we're freaking going now. Aiming at whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Where are we going? Through here, I imagine. Hello? Nope. I think this is the way I just came from. See, I've gone into the menu and confused myself there. Yeah, this is the wrong way, I think. Ah, maybe we go back in the elevator. There we go. They don't move very quickly, but it takes a few shots, even if you're getting them in the head, to get them down. That's what she said. I think this... ooh, ah, yes. That made a sonic ring sound. There's a reason for that. We'll come on to that later. That's to do with the mods that I was talking about earlier. Yeah, I forgot that you had level transitions. It's a bit like, well, all the old shooters like Half-Life and stuff used to do that. I tell you what though, in this day and age they load pretty quickly. Back in the day it was a good like 30-60 seconds at least for a level load. Yeah, I mean, it's not the most exciting of shooters in hindsight, I guess. It was good for the standard of the day. I mean, this is very early on in the game as well, to be fair. But, So far, it's just a lot of wandering around Borg cubes, shooting Borg. I mean, here we go. Can we use this to? There we go. Environmental hazards. Something I should be using more of in Dark Souls, I'm told. Go. Call the elevator. Get some health. Hello. Oh. Hey, bye-bye!
Sir, I was hit. The Borg took the team through there.
Wow, really?
I see.
I don't know if that is what I would call Emmy Award-winning voice acting, but anyway. This is the platforming section of the game. Obviously, as you all know, I am the platforming king, so there should be no issue for me. Obviously, if things go a bit wrong during this section, please don't pay any attention to it and come back later. Thank you. Yeah, like so that, for example, that didn't happen. Recharge my weapon. I think that's the one we want to be on. So we'll stand here for a sec. Or is it that one? I guess we'll soon find out. Yeah, that's not useful to anybody. Then again, I don't think that one is either. Do we just carry on through there? Well, that's a dead end. Who designed this place, man? Absolutely ridiculous. Oh, maybe we go down this side because we came... Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Oh. Boy, I nearly took a flying leap of faith there. There we go. Nice. My intent is to shoot you in the face. Thank you very much. Quick refill on the ammo. No, come back, elevator. Come back. Wrong one. That one. There we go. Refill on health. It's quite generous with the health and ammo refills at the moment. Oh, hello. Oh, you've woken up, have you? Right. Kill the bot. Wow, that was close. I very nearly took another flying leap of faith there. If I recall, yeah, we go up here like this. But make sure we get off the platform in good time to not get crushed. Right. I think we're approaching the end of the Borg section of
Get us out of here.
En route to Voyager, I've located the hazard point. Behind some sort of force field.
Acknowledged it.
Oh.
Locate the control console for the force field.
The control console appears to be located behind a force field there, Tuvok. Oh, I've taken the force field down using complex technical methods. Now I'm hacking into the system.
I don't have time for this.
Bypass the iodine relays.
No way, no.
That's how you bypass the iodine relays. Guess what, boys and girls? Janeway was lying all along. She's logged an official captain's log where she's talking about events that weren't really happening because we're in the holodeck. Plot twist. That's what you call Alex Kurtzman level of writing and directing.
Mr. Monroe, your tactical approach was, shall we say, tactless.
Thank you very much.
All right, Hazard Team, report to debriefing.
Nice going, Monroe.
Cheers, everyone's been very nice to me today. I like it when I get praised for a job well done. Look at the high quality textures in this hallway.
Wasn't I supposed to know the panel would explode?
That point is not relevant, Mr. Monroe. A given situation.
It's a good thing that I made a mod to improve all of the textures throughout the ship. I thought I had it installed. I don't, apparently, so whatever. Maybe I can show that later. Oh, well, but it's not worth it. GameFront.com.
You may have survived.
Voyager Elite Force HD pack. That's mine. Go have a look. It's good.
Procedure.
Well, no, I mean, I can't say it's good because I made it like that. I can't judge my own mod.
Deck 4.
But it does give it a nice HD kind of texture revamp.
There wasn't any way I could have possibly rescued them.
Someday, Mr. Monroe, you may be called upon to do the impossible. Consider this to be your personal Kobayashi Maru.
There you go. There's a reference to Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan.
Computer, reroute turbo lift to the bridge.
Cutscene. Being fired on by some unknown alien vessel.
Status.
Captain, we have reports of secondary EPS conduits on decks 8 and 9 rupturing.
Warp drive is offline.
Oh dear. Big drama. Look at this high quality motion capture. The cast came in to do all the motion capture for this. That's why it looks one-to-one identical to the actual show. Like it's not a limitation of the engine. Like they actually move like this on the show. It's quite realistic.
Auxiliary power to the shields.
Captain, I'm getting reports of extensive damage on decks 9
The music is so loud that it drowns out the dialogue. Now, I probably don't have the audio balanced here either, so I apologise for that, but the music is far too loud. Oh, we vanished. We've been transportmogrified into some kind of blue space with lots of other things. A giant hair comb there in the top right. Or a hair clip. Or something like that.
Everyone all right?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you, Captain Dynamic.
What just happened?
Captain, we seem to have been torn from normal space. I think we've been pulled through some sort of isodimensional rift.
Where
Ah, it's one of those iso-dimensional rifts. That's what it
Sensors
was.
and most of Voyager's primary systems are offline.
I knew that.
Until repairs are made, it may be difficult to ascertain exactly where here is.
Well, what we do know is we're in space. Activision and Paramount Pictures present. A Raven Software production. Going at 1 frame per second. Why is the video not playing properly? This is bizarre. I've never seen it look like this before. Weird. I wonder. I think there's it normally plays it as like a full smooth video. I wonder if it's because of the way I've got the resolution set or something like that. Very odd. Anyway, this is the intro to the television show Star Trek Voyager with some generic remixed version of the theme tune because they didn't want to pay the licensing for the actual theme tune. Good job, Paramount. Good job, Activision. But it's always good to see the credits for a game before you've actually, you know, played it. Just so you know who to blame for the onslaught that's coming. Actually, that's unfair because it is a very good game, but still, it's a bit unusual to have the credits at the start. But I guess it's to make it feel like the TV show, which had the intro obviously at the start, and the bit before this would be your cold open, I guess. The plot and the story were by Raven Software, because the plot and the story are two very distinct things, apparently.
Captain's log, Stardate.
Well, this is a full motion video. Why? Don't know.
Voyager
but
was
anyway.
attacked by an unknown force and transported to some kind of starship graveyard. Whereabouts unknown. The ship is heavily damaged. Communications, propulsion, and other systems are offline. Until repairs are done, we're utterly helpless. Stranded.
Thank you, K. Mulgrew. That's good to know.
Let's get this ship back together, Chakotay. Get damage control online.
Well, here we are on the bridge. Obviously, I mean, everyone wants to have a look around the bridge because it's the most exciting part of the ship. We've got the name of the ship there. We've got the
Ensign Monroe, you're wearing a
briefing room.
Get down to engineering and help Alana seal that leak.
Yeah, in my own time. Thank you, Captain. There's no rush. Thank you very much. Just giving everyone the diplomatic tour. Replicator doesn't work. Captain Janeway's computer. Have a look at Google history. Not good.
And see if communications are back online.
Oh, extra dialogue. Hello, Seven.
You seem to have developed an unhealthy obsession with me.
Ensign Monroe, I believe
All right.
the captain ordered you to go to engineering.
Yeah, I'm not in any rush to, but what's your problem?
Tuvok, Vulcans do not make small talk.
Yeah, I'm sure they don't. Captain, oh no, Chikori, how are you today?
Data on one of the closer ships. It does not appear to
Cool.
have any life signs.
Hello, who are you?
Scan for power sources.
Can I
See if
help
you
you?
can locate a control
Yeah, I'm
system.
a little bit lost. Do you know the way to the mess hall? I've got a hankering for some pancakes. Hello? Fine. Hello, Tom. How are you?
Excuse me.
Ensign,
Sorry,
the captain
Monroe,
gave you
you'll
a
have to
direct
take
order.
a rain check for now.
Look, listen, Chakotay, whatever you're called. I am taking my sweet old time. What's the rush? It's not like we have anywhere to go right now, is it?
Constitution-class ship.
Can you identify it, Ensign?
Constitution class. So you mean like one of those ones from the original series?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Cool. Thanks, Harry. Thanks for answering me, by the way. Really appreciate that. Right, I'm going before you shout at me, okay, Captain? You don't need to give me the evil eyes.
Turbolift controls malfunctioning. Initiate vocal command using manual interface.
That means press spacebar on this panel because the
Deck
game
11
doesn't know how to
engineering.
just automatically make you say Deck 11 engineering. I mean, it doesn't seem like it would have been the trickiest thing to program in. But whatever makes them happy, I guess. What's happened here? Right, all of a sudden, my turbo lift seems to have gone for a Burton. Mission update. Take the turbo lift to engineering on Deck 11. Let's go.
Sir,
I need to find a new turbo
progress
lift.
for the aft side of the deck.
Things are on fire. It's a dead end. So we've got to go this way. Dead end? Is that a dead end? Yes.
Garrett, can you give me a hand with this plasma relay?
Well. Oh, hello. Oh! EPS status normal. Oh no, warning critical failure. Oh, here we go. I can either kill him or I can press the button after he gets past that point and save him. It's quite fun to just kill the dude,
Take a turbo lift to engineering.
but you get a hint for saving him.
Turbo lifts were the only ones working on this deck, but they're behind the containment.
Hello, are you alright there?
The explosion must have shorted out this console. I think there's an override somewhere on this deck, but I'm not sure where.
Well, as good as a hint as that was, I appreciate your help. Right. Where we got? Oh, Jeffrey's tube. Oh. Jesus! Okie dokie, I guess I'm not going that way then. What's down here?
Sorry, Monroe. The data shunt
hello.
is severed here. Everything down this way is shut off.
It's you, Mr. Bluehead.
Monroe, quick! Hit that panel and shut off this.
God, another one. I'm saving people's lives left, right, and center here today, boys.
I need to get this containment field down.
There's an override in the Jeffries tube just down that corridor.
Well, there was. The corridor's kind of gone now. But thanks again for the helpful hint. It's a good thing I'm here, really, isn't it? You know, saving people's lives, getting useful pieces of advice to help me on my way. Here we go. Jump around the obstacle. That seems to be the way. Look at this for a realistic crouching position. This is how you squat your way through a Jeffries tube, folks. Right. Deck 9 power relays. Let's override those. Cool. Find the Jeffries tube junction room. Proceed to deck 11. Wait, so I thought we were... Yeah. I think that lowers the force field. Oh, hang on a minute. How do you jump? X-button. Weird. X is jump and space is use. That doesn't tend to be the way it's done in this day and age. Right, force field is down. Oh, hello. Off we go to deck 10. Main engineering.
Warning. Hazardous material detected.
It's time for some more platforming king action. Like a pro, boys and girls, like a pro. I very much enjoy the water going down the plug hole sound effect that's employed there when the green goo is drained from the cargo bay. It's good stuff. Nice. Oh, turbo lift. Can we go? No, turbo lift says no. Oh, here we are, main engineering. Hang on a minute, is that Paris?
Monroe,
No, that's somebody else.
So we've got a warp core breach in progress. You need to get in there and shut it down. There are two things you have to do, so listen carefully.
Friendly as ever, Bologna.
Cut the power relays on the main floor, then go to the upper level and decouple the dilithium matrix.
Why me?
Wait a minute. You're going to need a helmet to get through that coolant leak.
I've got one in my transporter buffer.
Nice, it's like a pocket for as many things as you can fit in it. Like, that's an invention that you didn't see on the show. It's also a convenient explanation as to why I can carry all of these weapons
Hurry,
around.
Monroe. I'm not sure how much time you've got left.
What are we doing here? First, shut down the power relays on the main level. Right, okay.
Access denied.
Monroe,
Oh boy.
I just remembered. You're going to need the access code to cut the power relays. Go to the access code station.
Oh, it's causing me stress here. Now, I seem to remember it was up here somewhere. I'm guessing it's the shiny red one.
Must be cut in order to decouple the dilithium matrix.
It's not that one. Oh god, I don't remember. I don't remember what to do.
Displaying power relay access.
There we go. We've got the code. Access granted. Now we want to go up the stairs.
Attention. Warp core breach in 30
All right,
seconds.
calm down.
Dilithium matrix decoupled.
Yes, I understand that. A bit like Dark Souls, things are flashing on the screen and I'm ignoring them. I'm sorry. Please don't shout at me in the comments.
Good job, Ensign.
I'm just, you know, I'm concentrating on one thing and not paying attention to the... Hey, look, it's Ensign Boric. It's that one character that was in like at least 3 episodes that nobody ever remembers. Ooh, why am I just now looking at the floor?
Boric, Give me a hand with the resonance cascade modulator.
Hey, Vorik.
Hey. Yeah.
How are you?
Excuse me.
Vorik?
I'll talk to you later.
Joe, no need to be salty for a Vulcan, man. You're supposed to not have any emotions. That was too much acting.
That isodyne array has to be modulated to exactly 4.7 microns.
Is everyone in the mood with me today? Oh, Ensign, how are you?
Sorry, I'm kind of busy.
Yeah, well, aren't we all? Hello, Bologna. How are you? Bologna? Talk to me. Don't just nod your head at me like the Churchill dog.
Ensign stats. Is the
Hello.
matrix back online yet?
Just
Yeah.
a couple of minutes.
No, I don't know. Goodbye. Right,
Intruder alert.
Oh.
All security and hazard team personnel to the loading dock.
Not good.
Aye, Captain Dynamic. I'm on my way.
Engineering to bridge.
Decade
The
loading
leak's
dock.
contained, but we've got some heavy damage here. I don't know
Sounds
how
like
people
the enemy have
survive
arrived. Time to shoot some aliens.
Here, Monroe, take this. Come on.
Thank you very much.
Stop shooting, it's me.
Oh, sorry, I was just testing.
If you need medical attention, just come back here.
Monroe,
Thank you, Doctor.
Over here. We're being invaded by some kind of pirates. They're taking our supplies. We have to stop them. There are 2 of them behind a barricade in there. They're launching energy grenades. See if you can eliminate them. Ready?
Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Hazard team. Why are there Klingons? I don't understand. And I'll be honest, that part of it was never especially obvious. Because in the Delta Quadrant, far away from where the original Star Trek was set, there wouldn't be any Klingons. So it doesn't really make sense as to why there would be Klingons now in wherever we are now. Unless, you know, the phenomenon that brought us here was bringing people from far away across the galaxy as well. In which case, when we solve this, not to spoil the end of the game or anything, but I'll tell you now, it's not the most riveting plot in the world. In which case, when we get to the end of it and get back to where we were, why didn't we just use the technology to get back to Earth? Like, why would we go back to where we were? If people are coming from all corners of the galaxy. You know what I mean? It's another one of those strange plot holes that were just never really considered, never really explained.
We require your immediate assistance.
Pinned down, are you, Tuvok? I'm telling you what. It's a good thing oh, that was the console. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's a good thing I'm here, frankly. I mean, I don't know what this lot would be doing without me, if I'm honest. You're right there, Ensign. Are you thinking about doing the flying leap? Oh, hello. Got some more of them beaming in. Don't know why I did that. Oh boy, my health is low. I didn't notice that before. Cover you. Okay. Oh, I suppose you didn't mean cover you. Picks up another gun. I should probably go and visit the EMH, actually, because I'm struggling for health right now. Oh, I'm dead. And I did the worm on the way down. Fantastic, good job. I tell you what, that's the single player campaign for Star Trek Voyager Elite Force. You get the idea. It's kind of a lot of this first person shooty. There is also a second game called Hollow Match, which is a multiplayer first person shooter experience. I'm not going to play that because you kind of need other people to play with. What I can do, and this is exciting, is I can show you one of the maps that I made back in the day. It's the Green Hill Zone from Sonic the Hedgehog, and that explains why the health packs were making the ring noise, because as part of this mod, and this was designed to be a multiplayer map, so you should play in multiplayer really, but as part of this mod, there were rings flying around, and they made the ring sound, and basically it was a replacement for the usual health pack in the game. Working springs. Fantastic. wonderful palm trees, and other assets from the Green Hill Zone, which were all 3D modeled. Like I went to town a little bit. We got the nice custom skybox and stuff. I mean, I'll be honest, it's not the best map in the world. I mean, I've just randomly created the pyramids over here because I found a tool in the map maker that would do that for reasons. Little touches that I'm quite proud of, though. Like, I would put these monitors down, and inside them would be items. So if you shot them with your gun, destructible items, you see. So then you could run in and pick up the items. See, look, you can tell I'm proud. You can tell I'm proud of the terrible video game level that I made nearly 20 years ago. It gets better. Also in my secret, spikes. So I made working spikes because if you jump on them, they kill you. Like that. Hey. Now this isn't stuff that was programmed in the game either. I made that work. So I was quite proud of that. But yeah, also, I put a little secret Easter egg in there for anyone who was clever enough to pay attention. So if you come around this corner in the old Green Hill Zone, you'll find one of these walls. I think it's there you go. So this wall has got like a cracked pattern on it. So if you shoot it with your gun enough times, look at that, it's a giant ring. And then if you jump in the giant ring, special stage. And then you can run to the end of the special stage, which will then warp you back into the game. Even makes the sound effect. I mean, I don't want to say it was my finest hour, but I mean, it was pretty close. I mean, working platforms that move up and down, so you can have a bit of a jump around for yourself there. They will crush you if you stand under them, by the way, so don't recommend that. Marble zone section. Water instead of lava, though, because I didn't know how to get lava in. But kind of a labyrinth marble zone hybrid going on there. And just this random section of platforming hell that I decided to create because of reasons. Spike traps everywhere, lots of platforming, jumping, running action. Jumps that you can only just make. I mean, someone should give me a job in video games, really. I mean, it's phenomenal stuff. There was another map that I made, and this one isn't as good. But this one was WWF wrestling was hot back in the day, man. So it was just like an arena, basically. The old World Wrestling Federation trucks going on outside. Car park, parking lot, corridors. Got some licensed music going on in the background. That's probably going to get me copyrighted. So let's turn that down before we end up off the air. But yeah, I mean, it was just kind of this is kind of a locker room area. A little bit of they had that web show by this, so there's set for that there. Another locker room area with all pictures on the wall. Got The Undertaker there. Shane McMahon, the Boy Wonder. Vince McMahon himself. Me. Zach. Also Zach. Little production area there. A fire exit with some horrifically bent door handles, but that's fine. The word fire exit is also written backwards because I wanted the sign to point that way. I was good about things like that. But also, confusingly, the fire exit and this fire exit then points over here to this fire exit, which then just takes you back into the... So actually, all of these fire exits are what I would call dangerous. And then, yeah, you've got this little side entrance out into the arena. This is the main way out, what they call in the wrestling business the gorilla position, which is how you then come out into the arena for your episode of Monday Night Raw. We got the old Titantron thing going on, got the old ring going on. Hey, look, it's the old logo. It's the old FileFront logo. It's nostalgia all the way, this map, I'll tell you what. And also, I had a thing for Opera web browser back then. I don't really know why. But, you know, that was a thing that was hot back in the day. Does anyone still use Opera? Let me know down in the comments. Anyway, there's also this, like, upper section so you can get up into the audience. So you can snipe people as they have a wrestling match there. I think that's about it, actually. It's not a massive map. But, yeah, I was, you know, it's not as good. The Green Hill one, debatably, is a little bit better. But, you know, I quite like this one, actually. I mean, the lighting's a bit nicer. It's got these different rooms and stuff. There's an Easter egg as well, I think, if I recall. But I have to cheat and put no clip on. SV_ cheat swan. No clip. And now I can go through walls and fly and stuff, you see. And if I remember, on the other side of this truck, maybe not. I thought I had a little Easter egg around here somewhere. Must be misremembered. I'm leaving the boundaries of my map. But you can have a look at these definitely not stolen textures for shop fronts that I used there. Anyway, yeah, those are my maps that I made for Star Trek Voyager Elite Force. I made some mods as well, so I had that. You know, I've got that high-res texture mod going on and stuff. Oh, was the Easter egg on this side, maybe? Not sure. Not important enough to find it. Anyway. Yeah, so that's Star Trek Voyager Elite Force. I just thought I'd play that for half an hour. Yeah, if you like old school shooters, if you like Star Trek, it's probably one of the best Star Trek games from back in the day. Back in the day, there was this, Star Trek Elite Force, then there was the sequel Elite Force 2, which wasn't quite as good, but was also pretty damn good. There was Star Trek Bridge Commander, that was hugely popular and a really good game, and then you had Star Trek Armada, which was like a strategy game, real-time strategy. So if you're looking for good Star Trek games, retro Star Trek games, that's the holy trilogy, really. It's Elite Force, it's Bridge Commander, and it's Star Trek Armada. There was a ton of other good games as well, but those are the three top ones. I may play the others if people are interested. Anyway, thanks very much for tuning in and sticking around this long if you did do so. We'll hopefully be back with more of our usual stuff next week. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out the Patreon and stuff in the links down below, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye-bye.